Hey guys! Welcome back to episode 5 of The Legend of Harold. So today, like I said last time, we were going to look into a little bit more of Tinker's Construct, kind of finish off with that, and then from that point onwards I'll probably just end up doing that kind of thing off camera. Or at least, only telling you kind of minor stuff about it instead of doing a whole lot of it on screen. But we've got our nice lovely dud here, the full alumite thing there, which is obviously not really what we want, because it doesn't actually show off all the different things that you can do with this mod. The whole idea of being a fully modular tool doesn't really come to fore here. So what I would like to do, let's see, I probably want to make a proper hammer, not one of these stone-bound hammers, because while they might last for a little while, they're not going to be able to mine the kind of ores that I'm going to need. So for this we're going to need 2 of these guys, the hammerhead and the strong whatchamacallit. So let's just sleep through the night, and hopefully there's no mobs nearby. There probably is. Oh wait, no, guess not. I've done a little bit of stuff between this episode and last, not so much though. You'll notice that we've got a new chamber down there. All I've done is just place all these oreberry bushes. Probably not in the best positions, because I do get hurt quite frequently whenever I come down here. But this is just where I plan on putting them all, so they'll go forward like so. I'm not entirely certain yet whether or not they need to grow in the dark or not. It's probably like a certain light level, but either way no mobs can get in here anyway, so let's see. So we've already put some of this ore in there. We'll just go and head over creeper and mana elemental, and then you move away from that and it's very good. So that stuff should be in there now. Go away. I'm getting really tired of all those things always getting sucked into me, but you can't just tell it not to accept certain types of mobs. Which isn't a huge deal, but I mean it's just a little bit of a pain. I mean, mana elementals look kind of cool, but for all that, not all that interesting. I just want to see if I can push this guy in, because if he dies in here, yeah, he gets damaged by being in there. Damn. He gets damaged by being in there, and if he dies in there, I think he, like, puts blood in there or something. Oh, there is blood in there, so if he just gets damaged in there, then either way, that's pretty cool. Anyway, molten minialin, alumite, aluminum brass, obsidian, okay, never mind. I was like, I'm sure I put some stuff in there, but then I realised I already said it. So there we go. I might just put a little bit more in, because 8 isn't going to be enough. If you look at the patterns over here, this large plate cast is going to need 8, which means that everything that I've just put in, I'm going to need to double it. Just for the 2 large plate casts, and then the question is whether or not I really need all of it to be minialin. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I don't really care anymore. The whole blah 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 blah. It depends on what we need, so maybe I'll take this over yonder, so I don't have to run back and forth. And then I may as well grab all of that, because that's only ever going to be used over there. Let's see, have I got anything else that I can use over there? No. Okay. So we'll go over yonder, we'll go have a look-see, maybe that can go down here or something. That was kind of nice. That can go over here. Right, so we've got 16 of those, so what we need first, one of these guys. Maybe I didn't want to do it with that one. I kind of wanted to do it with the hammerhead. Yeah. So we'll get some of that in there, and then I might end up making the rest of it out of different materials. It kind of depends. I will go grab those books eventually. So there we go. How much of that did it use? So those two used all of my mini Allen that I'd put in there. I mean, I've got more, I'm not really too worried. But either way. And then the next thing, I'm going to need some paper. That's right, I need paper for making a tool. Isn't that weird? Essentially what this means is that if I go like so, and we'll just create some paper there, you can actually use this in crafting. So if I happen to, no, I'm going to have to use the other thing, aren't I? Yeah, let's move this thing outside so we don't have to run back and forth. Yeah. So we'll go back over here. And when you have a look in here, it will actually tell you a lot of things about the certain pattern. So if you happen to, well, even if you just put like say paper in there, base durability is 30, handle modifier is 0.3. That just means that, you know, the handle changes based on, well, your durability, I believe, changes based on what your modifier is. So this paper wouldn't make a very good handle. The whole reason why I want to use it though is because it will give us an extra modifier, which I'll go into later on. So we're not going to want that as a handle, but other things that you need in order to create the hammer. Let's see, where have they gone? So that's hammer. You can either use a handle, 2 of these large plates, which obviously need 8, so we don't have enough of that yet. Let's see, 3, 6. I may have to take down some more of the sugar canes, but I'll just see. So I'll use that for one of my large plates, and that will help us out a little bit. We won't have as much durability, but you'll see why I want that extra thing anyway. Durability won't be a huge problem. So let's just get that other piece there. And that gives us 1 mini Allen large plate, the hammer head itself, made out of mini Allen. Yeah, mini Allen? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to grow a lot more sugarcane. But we'll grab those, and then we just need a handle. And the handle, I wish I hadn't done this first thing here. Can you melt them down again? I think you can. Because what I'd rather use is obsidian, I think. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I'll melt down the other thing. We only need 8. And then we'll just make our last bit of paper as well. Okay, so 3, 6, 8. There we go. I think I actually need to do something else with the paper too. What is it? Uses, not shape crafting. Paper stack, there we go, that's what I want. So go like so. And I'm not entirely certain how many of these we're going to need. I might actually be wrong, I might need more, so just give me a minute. Oh man, it takes a lot more time to find these items than you think it would. Best to, if you're going to farm something like, you know, sugarcane, maybe just make sure that, you know, that you're not using pretty much all of it, so that it would take forever to grow again. Yeah. So I managed to find 30, and that's after about, you know, 10, maybe 15 minutes worth of wandering around. Although that might just be me, I don't know. I'm going to make the rest of my stacks of paper. So, and, oh wait, hang on. Stop, okay. And then that can go there, and I just want to see if this paper stack will be used as like the complete lot, or no, I might need a lot more, so that sound is very irritating. So that's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I really going to need to make so much? Damn, that's going to be really, really annoying. Well, pro tip, farm a lot of paper. And I know, I'll take care of those annoying little fellows outside my door in a second. There we go. 6. And 1, 2, 3. That's not even how you do it. 1, 2. There you go. I believe that is exactly enough then. Paper large plate. Oh dear. Anyway, I melted down the other thing, so the other large plate thingamajigger that was made out of many elements so that we can use obsidian. And then what I think I might do, I believe if we use netherrack, I'll just have to check this, but if we use netherrack, 1.2 handle modifier, so for whatever durability that we wouldn't get out of a large plate, we'll get a little bit more out of this guy here. And since it's a stone, no, not that, since netherrack is a stone, we'll get something called stone bound, which I will tell you about soon. I mean, I could do, like, turn that sound off, but I really don't want to, like, I shouldn't have to. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we've already got obsidian in here, and that's right, you only need half as much obsidian, so I should have only put 4 in anyway regardless, but gotcha. Don't you blow up. Got your head. Get one of the slimes. Get one of the slimes. Gotcha. Sorry about this, but I mean they kind of need to be out of the way before I can actually focus properly. Of course they're always going to just call their zombie friends, like this fellow here. Ooh, top hat. Harold is pleased. I think that's one of the angry zombies. Encouragement, of course. Don't want him to drown, that'd be horrible. So that's almost done, and then we'll get the large one of these out. No, not that. A large one of those out. And there we go. I want obsidian, you can put that in there. Jeez, 20 of them, Jesus. So then we've got 2 of the plates, 1 of this, and then we just need the tough rod cast. I believe we can just craft it directly out of netherrack, so we'll have a look at that. But let's just put that lot in there. That can go back, and then hang on a second. Yeah, okay. 2 of the large plates, 1 of the hammerhead, and we just need the handle. So yeah, I shouldn't have taken that away. There's no point. No, that's tool rod, that's tough. Netherrack tough rod, which is brilliant. We can put that lot back. So now we've got everything that we need. After that we'll do a little bit of the modifiers, and I'll show you exactly the kind of thing that I want to do with this. So I haven't managed to mine too much lapis because I kind of want to put a little bit of luck on there first, but then I realised how is that possible without getting the lapis. Either way, what am I doing over here? This guy. Okay. So we want the hammer, 3x3. You also get smite because, you know, paladins, hammers, etc. Right, so there we go. So you can see that it actually makes everything, you know, slightly mismatched. So the hammerhead itself just appears to be in the middle, kind of like the joiner between these 2 different large plates. Netherrack rod on the bottom, and it's got a few different traits here: stonebound, rideable, and reinforced 3. So because we've got obsidian, we've got a higher reinforced value, so I believe that means unbreaking. I may be wrong, but unbreaking is what I believe it to be. Stonebound means that the closer it is to being broken, the faster it will end up mining, so that's fine by me. And writable, which means that we can actually put an extra modifier on there if we so choose. Now, what to call this? Old Faithful. There we go. Old Faithful. This guy's going to be with us pretty much forever, because I don't ever plan on really using anything else again. I mean, we might use Dud, possibly. Probably only for one, like, a single block kind of thing. By the way, we've got Old Faithful. We can get rid of the old hammer. And we should be pretty good now. I will probably end up replacing the shovel with the 3x3 version, so the excavator. But I won't do that now, as well as the sword. I think that would be a good idea. Alrighty. So next thing, like I said, working on modifiers, and then from that point onwards I'll probably leave Tinker's Construct out of the videos, except for, just letting you know what I've done so far with it. Oh, my saturation's completely full. It does still eat them, but yeah, don't worry about that. I thought I picked those bushes. Oh, they're there. I was like, I have bushes that I need to place down. So that one can go there, and this one can go here, I guess. These bushes will grow to be 3 high. So what I kind of plan to do is just cover this whole lot in bushes. I think that'd be awesome, and then I'll just, fill in the gaps with leaves or something. I just like the idea of having these little tunnels. That's good. How are these guys doing? So we've got a few fully grown ones. That's not gonna... I can't even reach that. That was a stupid idea. I'll put that there, and let's see, what else can I do with this? I'll just have to stick it on the end. Because they grow to be full height, you're not going to be able to touch what's behind something, so I know it's a little bit dark, so sorry about that. I'll just place it down there. Okay, so modifiers. What I might actually do first is just get a little bit of mossy cobblestone. I don't know if I can create mossy cobblestone. Oh, moss stone. Okay, so you can create moss stone by getting moss and putting it onto stone. Funny that. As well as putting a fluid transposer, which I don't have, or a moistener. Yeah, I think I'll just go find some mossy cobblestone. I did have a little bit of a run around before, so I know where some is. Okay, here it is. Remember, we have got our bat form, so using bat form to, automatically fly over here is a good idea. Now, this is a trapped room, remember, so right across there, and then that thing would have gone off. Although it seems to have come in broken, so I'm not entirely certain what was going on there. Bronze chest plate, punch 2, okay, that's kind of cool. What is in you? Safari net, single use, it is a mystery. Sure it is. And then the same thing over there. I don't really want them, so I'm just going to leave them there. But if you happen to go over yonder, yeah, right behind this guy. Steel sword, okay, so that's not even worth it. But either way, what is worth coming here is all this mossy cobblestone. That is exactly what we want, and I will just get a little bit of that and I'll meet you back at the cave. This is actually something that I should have done on camera, so watch this. I've got the hammer, I hadn't even used it. It didn't occur to me, but you just go like this. Bam. 3 of them down. I'm pretty much just going to raise this whole structure, simply because, better to have all this stuff on me. I'm currently in Ocelot form at the moment, which means no fall damage, but it doesn't take forever for me to, get anywhere. And then of course I can just go into 1x1 spaces as well. Oopsies, come on, another way, off you go, good lad. So, up here like that, and I mean, I can just keep doing this, like, this is fantastic. And I won't worry too much about using up durability, because I mean, it came with something like 8,000, which I believe is well over what a normal diamond one will do, what a normal diamond pickaxe will do. I mean, you're getting 3 of them all at once, so I think it does use 1 durability per block, but it's not going to matter, so I will show you that in a second. Okay, so as you can tell by the whole bunch of stuff in the bottom right corner, I actually died. I was trying to kill some guys that were out there, but they managed to get the better of me. That's okay, because I have got a few stacks of mossy cobblestone, so that's kind of nice. Excuse me. And I will show you exactly why that's important. We might just fix this little bar of stuff first. 4, 5. That needs to be there. Food goes there, and sorted and done. And I changed back to chicken form. Damn it! And it's full of little zombies. I don't think they're tall enough to come in here. What I kind of want is to grab that tool forge, essentially just because I never should have moved it over there, because I'm never in there. Maybe what I should have done is actually build it into the house. That might have been the smart idea, but of course I'm not exactly known for my smart ideas, so that's okay. No, go away. Jesus. Sorry about that. This is why I built this little tunnel thing here. This is magical. All I have to do is run around through here, and they can't fit in 1x1 spacing. I mean, I've had a few comments that it's a little bit cheap, but I mean, it saves my life, and I find this fun. So yeah, that's something. Anyway, so we've got this guy back. He can go back there where he should have stayed to begin with, and we take our mossy cobblestone, and is it 16 by 16? No, is it? Yes, it's that one. So I mean, I don't need to use all of this stuff here. Maybe I'll just grab 8 of them for now. But watch this. So right one, you take your tool of choice. You pop him in the slot there, and it just tells you, stuff about him. Like I've got a 6.47 mining speed, bonus 0.47 because of how much damage it's taken, and that's what the Stonebound is doing right now. I mean, Stonebound isn't going to do too much with what I'm about to do. If you add a ball of moss, what will happen is you'll get auto repair, and of course, because I've got those 4 different modifiers you can see over here, I'm going to use 2 of them on moss, and that way we've got enough repair that it's going to, pretty much just repair itself all the time. It will be, exactly what we need. I might even throw one on the dud, simply because I don't really plan on using it for anything else, except for like 1x1 spots, but I don't want to have to make another one because otherwise it's just a waste of materials and time. So what I could have done is just melted down one of the pieces so that I didn't have to create it fully out of this stuff, but doesn't matter too much. So now we've got Old Faithful, which is reinforced level 3, Stonebound, Rideable, which gave us that extra slot, and we've got 2 modifiers left. I plan to use Redstone and Lapis, which I don't think I've got any of at the moment. Essentially, if I do this, so there we go, so now I've got 8 blocks of redstone, pop that in there, 9, 27, 36, 45, and then that won't go through again because we just need to break it down to 5 more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's as much redstone as we can put on there. That gives us haste, which means that we're going to mine a little bit faster, which is completely fine by me. Ooh, there's a king slime out here. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a detour, so let's just try and find that king slime. Where is he? Is that him over there? So, field trip everyone. Jesus, look at him. That guy's huge, and these guys aren't like pushovers either. Oh, well, forget that. Wait, what's the... Is it 0? T, Y... Okay, can't remember. I'm trying to remember what the getting rid of the little thing icon there is, but either way. What did I get from that? I got a king slime frying pan. Oh dear. Frying pan. What happens if I pick them up? Same thing. Okay, that's odd. Maybe I'll go look at what that gives us, but... Anyway, sorry for the interruption there. If you hit mobs with it, it does put a debuff on them. That's kind of cool. Anyway, let's just put our frying pan in here. So we still have... Geez, look, it's starting to get all sorts of text on there. We've still got one more modifier remaining, which is going to be left for our lapis. Now, I didn't have any left, which is, well... No, I didn't mine any at all, so I'm going to go do some of that now, and then we'll put that on there, and then we'll see how we're doing. Okay, so we're down here now. I probably shouldn't have brought everything with me, but oh well. What I might even do is just switch over to a form that won't worry about flame. Maybe the baby heatscarf spider. King Harold the spider. Spider chicken. Spy chicken. Anyway, so that guy is there, and I could take a swim in the lava, I believe. Yeah, I wasn't too sure there, and it doesn't even matter. So, auto repair is there. It's number 45. You can see that this guy's already like repaired a lot of himself, so that's kind of cool. Did I put 2 on him? No, only 1. I'll see how we go. But here's some lapis. So that was 3, and I got 18 out of that, so that's kind of cool. And, hang on, watch this. Boom, and boom. Oh yeah. And a little bit more out of you. I mean, it's just really useful, like, you guys don't even understand. I just really like it, okay? And then, yeah, I mean, look at how quick that is doing everything for me. This is going to make getting all my diamonds a lot easier. I'm not necessarily sure if I want to use it for diamonds. I'm kind of on the fence about that. But, I mean, so long as all the lava is out of the way, I don't really see a huge problem with it. So, I think we'll give it a try. Yeah, I mean it's better to put that on here rather than on the dud, just because I'm going to be doing a lot of this in the dark, down on bedrock, and if you do it on bedrock you really can't see a whole lot, so I'd rather make sure that I'm getting all the drops that I can rather than missing out. Like diamonds here, there's diamonds all around this area. I've just left them all. I've tried to make them quite obvious for me to see, but I mean, there's only so much that you can do, so we'll switch over to chicken form so that we can actually get up the stairs. Yeah, and then we'll put some of this lapis on there and get some diamonds, and then we'll be very, very happy. Okay, so we're back up here. It's easier to turn everything into blocks first, just so you know. That's 7 blocks there. It's not going to be a whole lot, I'll admit that, but that's our last modifier remaining, so we'll get luck on there. I mean, luck is either, well, if you put a lapis on something, it either turns it into looting or fortune, and I mean, luck just covers both of the bases there, so we put that on there, like so, 2, 1, and we're only at 63 out of 450, so look at that. But I mean, I'm going to do a lot more mining with this thing, so, you know, I plan on getting a lot more lapis and all of that McGubbins, so we won't have to worry too much about ores anymore, yay! But unfortunately we are at that 30-minute mark, so it's better for me to kind of cut the episode off here. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day, and I'm not entirely certain what we're going to do for next episode. I'm either going to, you know, do a proper thermal expansion area, which I'll probably do over around here somewhere. I made this little room just before for, you know, putting stuff in here, just making everything a little bit nicer in order to, you know, not lose my mind with only having this much inventory space. I actually upgraded these off camera too, didn't I? Oops, sorry about that. Either way, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!